Today is a Saturday. It is the December 26th, 2015. It is going on 11:37 p.m. Soon it will be 12 o'clock midnight. I am sitting in my main study, preparing to go to bed. Tomorrow I will be in my journal on page 1030. 1030. I made tonight my January 2016 diary. Hopefully I will be alive in January the 1st, 2016. I am about to go to bed. Tomorrow will be the December the 27th. I have been reading this book, Theology and the Mirror of Scripture, a mere evangelical account by Van Hooser and Thier. I've been reading Conversion in Luke and Acts, Divine Action, Human Cognition, and the People of God by Joel B. Green. I've been reading Reformation Readings of Paul, Explorations in History and Exegesis, edited by Michael Allen and Jonathan A. Lumberg. I have been reading Theology as Discipleship by Kenneth E. L. Johnson. I have been reading Commentary on the Psalms, 2 volumes and 1 by J.J. Stewart Pelgrin. Pelrun, I not pronounce that. And I have been reading Psalms 1 through 72, Old Testament, Volume 7, Reformation Commentary on Scripture. And I have been reading Old Testament Theology, Israel's Gospels by John Goulingay, Volume 1. Old Testament Theology, Israel's Faith, Volume 2 by John Goulingay. And I have been reading Israel's Life, Old Testament Theology by Volume 3 by John Goulingay. And according to my diary, today I read, I read on the 26th, commentary on the Psalms. I read on the Reformation commentary in the Scriptures. I read Theology as Mirror of and the Mirror of Scripture by Van Hooser and Thier. I read Virtue and the Voice of God Toward Theology as Wisdom by Daniel J. Trier. That's what I read today. Tomorrow will be the last Sunday of December 2015. I don't know, I'm going to read tomorrow. Usually in the morning I read on the Psalms in the Old Testament. So who knows what I'll read tomorrow. Don't know what else to communicate. I also have been reading this week, according to my diary, I've been reading Conversion and Luke and Acts, Divine Action, Human Condition, The People of God by Joel B. Green. I have been reading on Negatov. Negatov in America on the Road to Lolita by Robert Rupert. I've been reading on that memoir on the 60s by Jenny Dinsky. I volunteer at the Hendrick District Library used bookstore on Saturdays from 10 to 1, and I bring home used books from that used bookstore. And today, according to my diary, I got The Love Song of Mrs. Queenie Hensey, a novel by Rachel Joyce. And I got 3 novels by Gillian Friend, Dark Places, Gone Girl, and Sharp Objects. And I brought home a novel by Nancy Horan, Under the Wide and Starry Sky. And I brought home from the Hendricks District Library used bookstore a novel called The Snow Queen, a novel by Michelle Cunningham. He wrote the novel on Virginia Woolf, The Hours, which was made into a movie, and Cunningham won a Pulitzer Prize for that novel. So I got plenty to read. Tomorrow's a new week, the last week of December 2015. We go into January 2016. I made my diaries for tonight, January 2016. So existence goes by, and there's not much to report. So I will close and pray the Lord will bless you and have a good New Year's. I might make another video. I'm not really sure. You never know. So, bye.